ain't fitting in some of those old costumes, you kidding me? I'd have to alter the heck out of them, and it's just not worth it. At that point, I'll make a new costume. Secondly, a lot of the costumes from back then don't display the level of skill that I want, because I am very proud of like the stuff that I can do with sewing. And so yeah, but it's not like I'll never wear an old costume. Like I will rewear Mateus, I will rewear the Guild Wars ones, stuff like that. Like I will definitely rewear costumes, it's just not all of them. And like I think a lot of them go past a point where it's like, I can make this costume better at this stage, so why would I just not make it better? Yeah. Also, a lot of them, like when I make it a new costume, it's because I want to make something from a new series or a series that I like a lot. My costumes in particular are not costumes that I'm pumping out very often, if we're being honest. Like when I'm working hard on a costume, I might make one costume a year. So it's not like I have a huge store of costumes that are in my size and also that I like. There's normally only like 3 that fit me, that are in my size. And then when a costume doesn't fit me anymore, or if it becomes the case where like I think I could do better at this stage, I take it apart for parts. So I like recycle beads, sequins, stuff like that, zips. Sometimes if it's like a ball gown, I can recycle fabric, and that way I can make a new costume out of it. So yeah, it's not like it's wasted. There's normally parts I can't throw away for whatever reason, or like I can't recycle for whatever reason, so I have to throw away. But yeah, for the most part, I can recycle a lot of it. Like Lakshmi is a really good example of that. Lakshmi is a costume I did before I started streaming on Twitch. Really big blue ball gown. I could recycle nearly all the parts from that costume. The only bits that I couldn't were like some of the bits right at the top, just because they had a lot of extra stitching in them, and that extra stitching didn't allow for unpicking very easily without damaging the fabric. But the rest of it, I could unpick really easily. So yeah, I did. I recycled it for parts. And I used some of those parts. I've used some of those parts in the collector already. So yeah. Nice recycling. Oh, and what I do when I've recycled a costume, do I have a picture of this actually? I might be able to show you this as well. I just don't know necessarily where I save these pictures. Because they're a bit random. Yeah, I just don't know where I would have saved the picture, or even if I would have saved the picture, to be honest. Yeah, I can't be seeing it there. Is it definitely not in here? Would it be in the actual? No, I don't think so. That's weird. I could have sworn I saw it recently. I save things in stupid places, to be fair, so I've probably saved it somewhere stupid. I don't know if I would have said that, but basically I make little art things from some of the older parts, but it's a bit difficult to explain without showing you a picture of it, because like, yeah, it's art, it kind of requires a picture. I probably did post it on my Instagram about 10 heckin' years ago, so trying to get back to it. I can maybe find it and put it in the Discord later, I guess. I could probably do that. Do you method an entire room for just costumes? I don't. I am not big into hoarding things if I don't think I ever use it. So every few months, Chapel, I go through all of my stuff and I'm like, will I use this? Is it worth me keeping it? And with a costume, if it's not, I just recycle it into parts. I don't have that attachment to it in that way, in that I would much rather take it apart and reuse it if I don't think I'm ever going to wear it again. Like, I'm not taking apart Mateus right now because I think that I'll still wear it again. But if I'm not going to wear it again, like, yeah, I'm going to remove all the beads from it. I'm going to put them into little pots and I will use them again another time, because I don't want to just sit on those materials. I want to use them. Yeah. I'm pretty good. Also, thank you for the hydrate, Mark. Also, good morning, Mark. I hope you're doing well. Let me get to hydrate. I can do that. I want to pop in and say hi off the sky. Oh, for CraftyJel, good luck. I hope it goes well, Scuba. Kev, you almost made me ruin my stump and like spit all my tea on it. God damn it, Kev. Need beats. Boy, have I got a deal for you if you need beads. Oh my god. Weird question. Is a thing cosplay you wish to see less of and something you want to see more of? Ooh, That's a difficult question. Because I think whatever costume makes people happy, like that's always what I want to see more of. And what makes people happy is so different from person to person. So I guess people cosplaying things that make them happy, it's very difficult to tell from an outside perspective if somebody is cosplaying something that makes them happy, I will say. Like, that's not something I think you can just assume. But yeah, I guess that's something that I personally like to see, is when people are really passionate about their costumes, either because like the making process, or it's just a character they really like from a game they really like, or a series they really like. I think that like passion for the character you cosplay is always really, really lovely. I would like to see in the future more conventions taking up inspiration from how MCM is doing artist alleys, because a lot of smaller conventions kind of do be putting their artists in a corner, and I don't like that. But that's not a cosplay thing per se, it's much more of a convention thing. Yeah. Oh dear. Thank you, good boy, to you as well. What part of the world are you from? I'm from UK, United Kingdom, Britain. But specifically I live in Wales. Inside of a large whale. Hey, beads? Lol. Jelly has free ones if you pay postage. Yeah, looking for papercraft materials and old books, but I'll bear beads in mind. Yeah, Scuba, you're in the Discord, so you should be able to see it all. But yeah, we have a heck ton of beads right now. Oh, damn. MCM Worldwide is a luxury £5. Not that. MCM Comic-Con. It's a type of Comic-Con in the UK. Yeah. Wait, are you in the Discord? Scuba, if you go into the Discord, I have been posting about it a lot. If you go into the community stuff, most of them have gone already. We updated it 2 days ago, and I've already gone through most of them. If you pay postage, I'll send you whatever beads you want. But we only have 6 of them left. So if you do want that, you're going to have to get on it real quick, because they are selling like hecking hotcakes. Well, they're not selling, I'm giving them away. But they are going like hotcakes. Awesome, Mark. Thank you for the follow. It's very hecking kind of you. Welcome on in. We do craft here. I liked visiting Artist Alley, at least the Las Vegas one. There are a lot of art. See, I love Artist Alleys. They are some of the best part of conventions for me. And I think sometimes the smaller ones here, they get really shoved in a corner. And it's like, no, they're like the best bit. Give them the space. They're so cool. And Comic-Con is basically fan fiction. Yeah, that's the one. That's the MCM. But we also have MCM Birmingham, MCM Manchester, MCM Glasgow. So they don't just do conventions in London. It's just London is the one I've been to the most. Very good. You're so uneducated. You're not uneducated. You're fine. This is a UK specific thing. Completely understand. Not something that people would necessarily know from elsewhere. Off to look at beads, then I'll be back soon. Yeah. Again, there's only 6 left, I'm afraid, because they have been very, very popular. But if you're happy to pay postage, I will send you whichever beads you would like. Yep, any beads, you can have them. I felt like they had more space this time versus the San Diego one. That's really good. I'm glad to hear that. TwitchCon Amsterdam had the saddest looking artist alley I ever saw. It made me so sad as well because I knew a lot of the artists in that alley. And it really did feel like they got shoved in a corner there. And that's not fair. Luckily, it seems like because there were so few artists, most of them did actually sell out, which is really, really good. And like the art is fantastic, but imagine how many other artists could have had that same experience and they had like a real hub of art. That would have been so good. But no, 'twas not to be, unfortunately. Oh, there they go. If you're not in the Discord, get in the Discord. You're going to want to look in community stuff. Community stuff. The community stuffs channel, because it is stuffs for the community. Tech is generally better for conventions. Okay. Nice. Is there anything... The thing is, when it comes to cosplay is so personal. There's like nothing I'd say that I want to see less of. Because it's like... There's attitudes around cosplayers I'd like to see less of, but from the cosplayers themselves, I think one thing that is becoming quite important in cosplay is making sure that you're crediting people. So I guess if there was one thing I'd want to see from cosplayers more is to make sure they're actively crediting people. If you haven't printed your own stuff, say it in the art, like, because cosplay in my mind is art, right? If you're not crediting people that helped you make the cosplay, that's a little sad. It's the community stuff channel. Community stuff. Yeah. Oh dear. Who would you like to cosplay for MCM? I actually, secret, I can't tell you yet. Because I have something coming in the post because I have ordered some cosplay supplies for a really quick casual cosplay that I would like to wear, maybe not to MCM, but to conventions. But